So it says here, Sarah is in charge of a game at her school's Christmas party, and we've got 2, it says fair spinners are spun. Okay, as shown in the example below then. So, it says people can make a 2-digit number using the number shown in the spinners using the following rule. So multiply the number on the first spinner by 10, and then add the number on the second spinner. Okay, so they're giving an example here, and 21 is where the spinner is pointing there. So multiply that by 10, so 2 times 10 is 20, and then add that 1 there. It's a bit like this represents the tens, yeah? How many tens you've got, this is how many units essentially. So it says then how many different numbers can be made by playing this game. Well, what we'll do, we'll go through it sort of systematically, okay, in order. So if we start off with a 1 there, okay, well, if I times that by 10, it becomes 10, and then say add 1 to it, so 11. 11, I think that would be my lowest number, wouldn't it? Because I've started off with the lowest number on here, lowest number on there. But there's another combination I can have with this, isn't it? So if I times that by 10 again, I get 10, and then add the 2, it'll be 12. And again then, times that by 10, and then add the 3, so that'll be 13. So I've got all the combinations from here for that 1. I then go on to the next number, okay, in order. So what we mean by systematic, going in order. So 2 times 10 is 20. Add the 1 is 21. That's the one they gave us, isn't it? They gave us that, but make sure you write it down, okay? Make sure you do it as well. And then the 2 times 10 is 20. Add the 2 is 22. And then the 2 times 10 is 20. Add the 3 is 23. So we get the idea, don't we? And we do the same number with the 3 then. So there'll be 31, 32, and 33. Okay, so how many different numbers can be made playing this game? Well, 9. We'll put there, underline that there, 9 different numbers. It says then, write down all the prime numbers that can be made using, by playing this game. So, prime numbers, remember, okay, they can't divide by anything other than themselves and 1. So, 11 is 1, okay, because only 1 and 11 goes into it. 12 isn't. 12 divides by lots of numbers. 2 goes into it, 3 goes into it, and so on. 13 is. Only 1 goes into it and 13, nothing else. 21 isn't actually, you might be thinking it is, but 3 goes into 21, doesn't it? 7 goes into it. 22 isn't, it's even. 23 is. 31 also is. 32 isn't, lots of numbers go into that. And 33 isn't, because 3 goes into it, doesn't it? Okay, 3 goes into it, 11 goes into it. Okay, so it's got a few factors there. So it says then, write down all the numbers. Well, we've done that, so we've got 4 in total. And it says then, what's the probability that a person makes a prime number when playing the game once? Well, you've got 4 chances, haven't you? There's 4 prime numbers there out of how many outcomes? Well, there's 9 in total. So the probability is 4/9.